the Flame and the Fang. In a land where mountains touched the stars and forests whispered ancient secrets, there lived two creatures as different as night and day. Dracos, the dragon, was mighty and feared. His scales shimmered like molten gold, and his breath could melt stone. He guarded the Ember Peak, a mountain filled with forgotten magic. Few dared approach, and fewer lived to tell the tale. Far away, in the shadowy realm of the Silverwood Forest, roamed a lone wolf named Kyle. With fur as white as snow and eyes like starlight, Kale was swift, silent, and brave. He had no pack, only the wind and the moon for company. One evening, the skies turned red as fire. A terrible force known as the Shadow Blight began creeping across the land, draining life from earth, sky, and soul. The ancient magic that protected the world was fading, and the only way to stop it was to reawaken the Heartstone, hidden deep in the mountain Dracos guarded. Kale volunteered to go. He was not the biggest nor the strongest, but his heart burned brighter than any flame. When he reached Ember Peak, Dracos swooped down with a roar. "Why do you come, little wolf?" the dragon thundered. "To save the world," Kale said simply, standing his ground. Dracos was amused. "You think you can face the mountain's trials? The Heartstone does not reveal itself easily." "I will try," Kale replied, "because someone must." Something stirred in the dragon's heart, respect perhaps, or curiosity. Instead of incinerating the wolf, Dracos said, "Then I will go with you." And so began an unlikely alliance. Together, the dragon and the wolf braved enchanted caves, crossed rivers of lava, and solved riddles left by the ancient guardians. They learned from each other. Kale taught Dracos patience and kindness. Dracos showed Kale the strength of fire and fury. At last, they reached the chamber of the Heartstone, but the Shadow Blight awaited them, a monstrous creature of darkness and despair. It roared, "You are too late." Dracos unleashed his fire. Kale leapt with silver speed, but the Blight was powerful, and the Heartstone began to crack. In that moment, Kale turned to Dracos. "Lend me your flame." Dracos understood. He breathed his magic into Kale, surrounding the wolf in golden fire. Kale raced forward, burning with the spirit of a dragon and the soul of a wolf. He howled, and the Heartstone flared blinding light, bursting through the darkness. The Shadow Blight screamed and vanished. The mountain shook, then stilled. The Heartstone pulsed once more, alive and whole. Dracos and Kale stood side by side, not as beast and hunter, but as brothers. From that day forward, the Flame and the Fang were legends not because they were the strongest, but because they chose to fight together. And in the land of stars and stone, it is said that when the night is darkest and the sky glows gold, you can hear the echo of a dragon's roar and a wolf's howl, reminding all that even